conservation research is something that I want to be a part of, and being able to do that research here at Michigan State while pursuing my other passions in athletics has been amazing. I feel extremely lucky that I can follow two of my biggest passions all here in one place and be supported throughout that whole time. I've always been interested in animals and nature. We're all here living, breathing on this planet. We all share it. And at the end of the day, we're part of this nature. We're all part of this balance. Thinking back to my childhood, I remember thinking about animals in a different way than just what I would see on TV. As I grew up and started learning a little bit more about biology and the environment, I started to realize how much more there was to it, and also just changing my mindset of seeing myself as separate from nature to part of nature.
Hello there, I'm Emily Bardwell. I will be your safari expedition guide. Let's go along this trail.
I remember in my early running years doing a 5K with my dad in, I think, 3rd grade. And it was super duper slow, but I was so proud of myself to be able to run 3 whole miles alongside my dad. I loved that. I went to school the next day and bragged to everyone. And that kind of set it in my mind, like, whatever this running thing is, I want to do it. I think at some point through high school, maybe like sophomore year, thought that running could be something more than just what I did in high school, and that I might be able to pursue it in college. But at that time, I also didn't really know what it was to be a student athlete. I didn't realize that there actually were teams in college. The way that Michigan State looked to me at the time was extremely successful, but humble, and always on the hunt for more, always striving to be better, and at that same time already having a rich history.
The Spartans of Michigan State.
Emily just seemed to be ahead of most recruits in terms of how she was looking at her search, and she was just very intelligent about what she would be looking for in this process. And Michigan State obviously ended up being the best fit for her.
Coming in as a freshman, it wasn't what I expected, and that was a bit of a challenge to adjust to that, especially after just leaving high school, where I kind of felt on top of the world.
We have really driven student athletes coming from backgrounds of being involved in a lot of things at the high school level, and so they get here and they automatically want to be involved in everything. They want to chase being the best of the best, and of course they're sought after as well.
Maintaining a balance as a student athlete has always been a challenge for me, being invested in both the academic side and the athletic side, and having those expectations to achieve high goals in both. My research takes place in the field of conservation genomics. It is a way to study the evolutionary histories of organisms and explore their genetic variation. I went to Africa this past summer and was part of a cheetah rewilding effort. It breeds and trains cheetahs specifically to be released into the wild. I was also a part of another project where we collected data and monitored elephants, lions, rhinos, buffalo, and prevent illegal poaching activities and just ensure that their population levels were growing and that the whole reserve was in balance. It was amazing to see that ecosystem balance play out right in front of me and be a part of protecting that. I think about how much of a journey it's been, not really knowing where life would take me, what I wanted to study, how running would go. I look back and I'm so grateful for all of the experiences and all the people I have met along the way.
Good job. You pulled me through.
I'm extremely grateful to have the opportunities that I've had here and excited for what they mean for the future.